I would like to do a quick review of this book and show you some positive criticism from a reader side, from the person that actually buy the book and that would want some changes that never happen. Now, notice this, maybe I'm totally mistaken, because this book, it's only for grandmasters. If it's only for grandmasters, my criticism, you can forget them. They don't mean anything. If these books instead are also sold for club players and tournament players, then I do believe that this book has some flaws that the publisher, editor and author could change and improve. So the first part we come is playing the Sveshnikov. The Sveshnikov is a variation of the Sicilian, which is for black. The Sicilian is played by black, is e4, c5. But, unfortunately, in this book you will see, the problem is that the diagrams are all oriented from white side. But not only. When they tell you that they give you a repertoire, an active repertoire, you think that they covered everything. Instead, this book covers only the Sveshnikov. The author says it's because the anti-Sicilians are a huge, big thing and they need to be treated in another book, and he advises you, the reader, after you bought this book, to buy another book, which is the one by Cotronius, published by the same publisher, Quality Chess, in 2015, which is 500 pages. Oh my god, 500 pages. And then I have 300 pages just for this, 800 pages. I don't know, honestly, which person that is not a professional chess player that has the time to read 800 pages and remember them. Because the problem is also to remember them. And now I show you the part which I actually don't like. Okay, here in the bibliography you can see Cotronius Grandmaster Repertoire, beating the anti-Sicilian, Quality Chess 2015. So if white after e4 c5 played c3, d4, bishop b5, bishop c4, b3, b4, a3, whatever, it's in the book of Cotronius, is not in this book. Okay? Now we come to the real problem that I will show you. It's in all the book, but I will just go up to chapter 1 just to, because this is where I can go. All the diagrams are oriented from white side. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn this repertoire for black, and all the diagrams are oriented from white side. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Now, if we were in the 1970s, 1960s, perfect. I know the technology is what it is, so it's very difficult. But we are in 2024. I expect, as someone that pays big buck for a book, to have an author that is able to use chessbase, and in chessbase it takes a minute to change the orientation of the diagrams and provide the publisher with diagrams oriented from black side if this book is to be sold to people, to players that want to play that opening with black. So that's all I'm asking. I don't think I'm asking to go to the moon, no? So that we can have a conspiracy theory if we went there or not. But if in 2024 we cannot even turn the diagram from the right side with all the computer technology that we have, Intel i9 14th generation, 64 gigabyte, Windows 11 and so on, I don't know, honestly. It seems to me that the money they ask is not justified. But then why I also don't like a book like this And I told you maybe it's only for grandmasters. Not because I'm trying to criticize the author or the publisher, but honestly, I understand that the quality of the chess players today is definitely better than in 1960s and 70s. But can they really remember a mainline tabia of 13 moves? And then you have at least a move 17, other 3 or 4 choices. Again, the author for sure has done his homework. But can you remember all this stuff? Please, let me show you. Let me show you, because this to me sounds a little ridiculous. At move 14, we have the variation A. And then we go A1 at 17. You must remember that at 17 you have A1, Queen D2, or A2, Queen H5. I don't know. Maybe if you are playing correspondence game, you can use it. But in reality, in correspondence game today, the ICCF use computers. So you don't have to remember anything, because the computer, generally you should create your own repertoire with the computer and save it in your opening file. No? And in that opening file, maybe you go also at move 35, because you don't stop at move 17. But I doubt that a player that is 1500, 1800, even 1900 remembers that at move 17 there were 2 choices, Queen D2 and Queen H5, and how to treat them. Notice that we arrive here at move 23, with examples of other game, what they played, what they didn't play. Again, I don't know who wants... Oh, and notice here, oh my god, at move 29. At move 29 you have a novelty. At move 29. Come on, please tell me that you are really able to remember 29 moves of theory. Notice that, I don't know if this thing... Yeah, we are just at page 15. We are just at page 15. You have another 270 pages of this. Again, with all due respect for everybody, oh, move 24, wow, another novelty. Again, I think maybe if one is a professional chess player, maybe they need to read it. But I doubt that an amateur is able to remember this if they have an actual life, which could mean, I don't know, maybe they have wife, kids, a job, they are not in their mom basement, and so on and so forth. For logic, I don't think so. And notice, we are now at line B1 of the just chapter 1. This is just chapter 1, please. And as you can see, my criticism is this, about the orientation of the diagrams. If I want to get learn an opening for black, I deserve that my dollars or your euro are well spent in a book that has the diagram oriented from the right side. I don't think it's a technology that is out of our league. And so please try to advise the chess publisher to change the orientation of the diagrams, reflecting what you really need to watch. And the good thing is that since generally authors do put the diagram in the right moment, you could really follow a game or a line, doing some visualization effort using the book. You don't need to use the chessboard. So that's why I'm trying to give this kind of constructive criticism, not because I'm against someone, but just because I would like to see an improvement in the chess publishing world. Let me know if it makes sense and if you have other feedbacks. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this brief review.